Hello YouTube, Blue State Refugee here. I'm going to make a little quick video on iced coffee, one of my favorite beverages. Really, it's inexpensive to make at home and it's very easy. I don't know why we like to go to those expensive coffee places when we can do it at home. But I think that's kind of how our culture's evolved. But that's another point, or maybe another video, and definitely much longer video. So really all it takes is I have 1 1/4 cup of coarsely ground coffee. Happens to be some Colombian that I had roasted a couple days ago. And I have 32 ounces of really good filtered water. You can't overstate the importance of the filtered water. In my area we have a high amount of chlorine and probably other things that are in there. So I use a high quality filter to remove most of those impurities from my drinking water for myself and my family. So without any more fanfare, all we're going to do is we're going to place our coffee into our vessel. In this case I'm using a French press that I have. You could easily use a mason jar with a cover. Not going to hurt you at all. And then to that I add the 32 ounces of filtered water. It's about a 3-to-1 ratio. And it seems to work out well. I fill it about 3/4 of the way full. And then I come through and I stir it in. In this case just using a little butter knife. And that way I moisten all the grounds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator and let it steep for 12 hours. And then at that time we'll come back and we'll show you how to then filter out the rest of the beans, or filter out the rest of the coffee rather, and then how to enjoy a nice coffee beverage. As you see, that took just about all of the 32 ounces. So that's really it. It's that basic. So this, by the way, is the basis for, you know, the fruity coffee drinks with the caramel and the foam and all that jazz that I have no use for, but I understand that people like it. I'm kind of a purist. I like it black. Sometimes I'll add a touch of cream. And usually I use a sweetener called stevia instead of any type of artificial sweeteners, because I find it helps me to regulate my blood sugar better. So we'll be back in 12 hours after this steeps in the refrigerator, and then we'll show you the rest. Alright? Well, we're back 12 hours later after we let the iced coffee steep in the refrigerator, and that's what it looks like when it's all steeped up. It forms like a little crust on the top of the grounds, even though we've stirred it up pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break that up so that I can help me filter it a little bit better. Now what I like to do is I like to use the top of the French press, kind of like a pre-filter, to get a lot of those coffee grounds on. As you notice, I'm doing this in the sink, so if I get a little overflow like that, it's okay, I don't make a mess. I learned this through trial and error, to go slow, very slow when you're pressing down, to allow the filter to work properly. And it takes a few minutes. You might meet a little bit of resistance. Just firm, gentle pressure, straight down. And when you feel it start to bottom out, it's time. So that's my pre-filter, my last filtering process. Believe it or not, I use one single paper towel in a funnel. I've tried coffee filters, they work fine. This seems to work real well and it's very economical. Although I did try the Selecticize and it didn't work so well, so I would urge you, if you're going to do this, to get one single big sheet for the filtering. And then we're just going to pour that in there. And another reason for doing it in the sink is the paper is going to absorb the coffee and it's going to start to drip. But that's okay. And when that's done, we'll be able to enjoy this. Now you can put this on You can certainly serve this over ice. You can put whatever you like in there. If you like cream, sugar, stevia sweetener, maybe some coconut milk flavored with some vanilla. Might be what you choose. But that's going to be up to you. And as you see, it filters pretty fast, so we're not going to be waiting. Now, interestingly enough, last night I read a little something that my local coffee shop, they used to sell between 1 to 2 gallons of iced coffee a week. Now they're up to about 30 to 40 gallons of iced coffee per week, so it's become very popular. And I enjoy it, and I think it's a cold, refreshing beverage. And I hope you give this a try when you see how easy it is. And as always, if you like this video, subscribe, share, and sub. And I like to always close my videos with, you must think free and act free to be free. Long live the Republic.